Hi guys, today I'll be showing my own steam machine or steam machine from Temu that I built a few years back when I want to upgrade my case. I have a big towel right now, it's super bulky, gets super dusty, and it's super annoying, especially with the dust. So at that time I decided to go and see if I can actually build something on my own, because I couldn't find the cases that I liked or wanted. So I built a box. This box was based from IKEA sizing. So the original plan was to have an IKEA box and then put all the parts in. Yes, it's wood, but there's a way to work with it. So let's go ahead and look at how this thing looks. Let's see if I still remember how to use all the keys. So this is a overall box. All the components are inside. The green one that you see, this green block, is the power supply. So it gets secured by the brackets, positioned by the brackets, squeezed in there. I mean, you can always modify it to make it more secure, but just the base, that's the placement, so it doesn't wobble around. Now the purple ones are that HDD. Those are thick hard drives, right? And not a solid state drive. Solid state drives are in yellow, you can see in here. So obviously I put as many as I could fit in a box, basically. So you can see it there, right here, and they're all secured by the brackets in here. So it's all like bracket built, so parts are very minimal. They can be 3D printed, and that's the plan. I mean, obviously the machining from aluminum or metal would be ideal, but it's quite expensive for this project. Cannot fund that, so I'm gonna be just 3D printing it, and we'll see what we're gonna do from there. There's also more brackets. This is this is a fans. There are 3 fans. So as you can see, and we're gonna go over that little bit of airflow and stuff. So this is a bracket for the cart that will hold the top of the cart. This blue thing that you see, it's a motherboard. That's how it's gonna be sitting. So basically, you will have a power supply on the bottom that is here. Then HDDs also on the bottom. And then you have your motherboard that's sitting right on top of it. These are small fans over here, and this frame that you can see here. We're gonna look at the solid model a little bit later. So this is supposed to be like a big filter that gets installed with this bracket, and then everything obviously gonna be insulated. So you wanna have a dust in here. That's the main goal, to avoid all the dust. And then you'll have this fans blowing the hot air out. So basically the airflow is going to go through a big filter and blowing it out the case this way. There's also only little question is this power supply, right? Because the way it's positioned on the spacing, the fan is kind of facing the other way, but it might be still fine, obviously. So but again, all this has to test it. But, yeah, the airflow is going to go this way. So we have all this we call like low heat components at the bottom, well, except for the power supply. Ideally, power supply probably will be outside the case, but we can throw it in here, see what temperature readings we're gonna get. And then we're gonna have a motherboard sitting on top. The CPU should be here, right, with the big fan, so it will blow this thing out. And then GPU has its own fan, and we have a giant airflow here. So let's look at that actual solid conceptual view. So that's basically how the box looks. You have your power supply exit here. This is a giant filter. This is just a placement box for CPU, fan, and motherboard. We can go ahead and hide this thing so we can see it. So yeah, that's how motherboard will see it. As you see, everything is brackets. There's really nothing of the big structure. So it's somewhat of the delicate case, I would think. Obviously, if this box could be like aluminum and stuff, and it could be more rigid, but it's not. Also, there's probably small little fitment things that have to be worked out. So again, let's also hide this. So this will be a giant filter. That's how air is gonna get inside. Dust. Then you have your power supplies, as you see, they are in line, so we have better airflow going out. We have 2 fans over here to make sure we blow the hot air out of this thing, and of course the power supply has its own as well. Ideally, obviously, it will be with the airflow, but yeah, I couldn't fit it like that. So again, I don't know how much heat this thing gonna generate. It'll be actually interesting to see. And then we have motherboard, obviously here, because we control air more flow back and in. I think it should be actually fine. There's a bunch of hot air sitting and trying to get out. So anyways, that's an assumption that has to be tested. So yeah, this is like little steam box that I designed a few years back. So for the components that needed to mount all that stuff, let me just hide all the objects. So here we go. This is all the components that we need to mount everything. So as you see, there's a bunch of brackets. These are fan brackets that go in the back. This is also good brackets for HDDs, power supply stuff as well. Let me see, I think. And these big brackets, they hold motherboard. So yeah, this thing. Again, I think I might be 3D printing it and making it out of wood as well. I don't think I'll be maybe aluminum, but maybe not. Of course, the board is not gonna just sit like flat on it, right? Because then, I mean, it's gonna short the components if it's metal stuff. So there'll obviously be some spacers or something to do that. So there's still some things to work out as during the assembly. Obviously, this is a super base design. So yeah, but that's the approximate design for the steam box. And yeah, I'm gonna try to build it as well and post the videos to see how it looks, because I really want to convert my giant case to something small, something more optimal. So anyways, yeah, if you guys are interested, just keep checking the channel. I will eventually upload the steps, and if it works at the end, I'll probably post all these models and stuff in case somebody wants to build the same thing as well. So yeah, this concludes that my own steam box build. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later.